The following is an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.
Anytime we get a win is great. The guys came out. I thought they played with a lot of energy. I thought we executed extremely well on the offense side of the ball. Defensively, we got them off the field when we needed to in third down type situations. So overall, I was really pleased with both offense and defensive play.
I got to ask about Carl getting a touchdown in the first half.
Right.
Is that something you guys hadn't played before? Well, how'd that come about?
Well, Carl's been asking us to put a fullback type package in. We usually don't play with a fullback. And, he's a senior and he's done a great job for us. A lot of rewards, a lot of accolades. And anytime you get a chance to give an offensive lineman a touchdown, I think it's a big honor.
Is that something you guys been saving for the home opener, or just timing was just right, field position was just right?
A little bit of both. We knew when we got a chance to be at home in front of the home crowd. We knew when we got a chance to get in that field position that we wanted to try to give Carl the ball to try to give him a touchdown.
Dorrel finally got going. This is the breakout game you've been waiting to see for him this season so far?
Right, I think it is. We were really focused on trying to get him some touches, get him some carries that were productive this upcoming game as we go into MEAC play. So I was happy to see him have some success. I was happy to see him kind of get oiled up as we go into the conference play.
You say oiled up. Has he been kind of revving up for this moment, the first two games?
Well, it's kind of tough. Sometimes when you play the level competition that we play in, those running lanes are not quite as there. Sometimes those tackles that don't get broke as easy. And I thought tonight, you kind of got a glimpse of what he's going to do going forward.
Yeah, obviously Malcolm, 3 touchdown passes, a couple more on the ground. Somebody's performance there.
I think Malcolm's really grown as a passer. I think, what you saw is some of those passes were spot on. And that's what we've been working with Malcolm for the last couple of years. And I think he's really growing into his own as a passer. Even the first couple of games against Western Michigan and against Duke, what you saw was he was really on point. We had a few drops against the Duke game. We completed some nice balls against Western Michigan, and he just continued tonight.
On that opening drive, did you feel like, okay, this is the offense, this is us, this is who we are? You got to kind of move on the field and score.
I think so. We've always talked about starting fast as an offense and to, move the ball down the field and get a touchdown in the first possession. I think that helped us a ton generate momentum.
Defensively, you guys having a 1 touchdown, pretty good pass on that part. But other than that, solid effort on that side of the ball.
I think so. I think we held them to about 250 yards or so. I thought overall the performance was really solid for the defense. We got to clean up some things. We're facing a very similar quarterback next week. So, we'll enjoy this win and go back to the drawing board and see how to contain the quarterback next week.
Carl, do you know who William Perry is?
The refrigerator? Yeah, I know who that is.
So I'm pretty sure you probably know why I asked that question.
Of course, man, my touchdown, man.
So just talk me through this. They said you've been asking about it all week.
Oh, yeah. About a week ago, we were just playing around during walkthrough practice. I was carrying the ball, and then Coach Mack saw it, and he was like, let's put it in. So we put in a fullback dive this week. I got on the 1 or the 2. He was going to go for it, and we did it. So it's a touchdown.
You told me you were recruited as a fullback. You didn't want to play fullback.
They tried to switch me to fullback. I didn't, but, I was down for a touchdown. So, yeah.
How hard was it not to keep from laughing when you got a whole smile and knowing you was about to get the ball?
It was hard. I had to keep my composure because I had to take my steps, get the right hand off, all that. So I was just trying to focus on everything. I actually rushed it, so I'm glad it wasn't a bad handoff.
Was the celebration planned?
Oh, no, I was about to wild out. I knew that was coming. But, yeah, man, credit to my O-line, man. They did their thing.
What did Coach say to you after the penalty? He said that was okay. He said he'd give you a mulligan.
Oh, yeah, he was excited, man. He wasn't worried about the penalty, so I knew it was coming. He knew it was coming, so, yeah, it is what it is.
Had you scored any touchdowns in high school?
I've never scored in my life. That was my first touchdown in my entire life. I'm so grateful.
You didn't want to keep the ball?
I thought about it at halftime, and I don't know where it is now. I should have kept it.
Sorry.
Was you nervous about that first carry?
Oh, yeah, because, I've never really got a handoff before, so I was like, if I do this wrong, right arm up, fumbled, it was smooth enough. Malcolm put it in there good for me, so I was able to score.
So what's the difference between now that you ran the ball and blocking, and then what's the difference? Like, you feel like I need to block this way or anything like that?
In practice, I definitely saw how it's hard for running backs to get a read and get the handoff and do all that at the same time. So I definitely have a new respect for running backs. But it's not as hard as playing O-line.
In practice, did you do any juke moves or anything?
Oh, no, I'm too big for that. I just hit up the middle, run somebody over.
Speaking of running backs, Dorrel had a breakout game today. Somebody's performance. I know it's satisfying for you guys when a back goes over 100 yards. Somehow you got his performance today.
Oh, yeah, man, it's exciting. The last 2 weeks we haven't really been able to give him much to work with, so we wanted to make sure we came in here, open some holes, give him some running lanes. He's a great running back. Got to make things happen for him. The smallest crease, he can take it. So had to do our job, make sure he got those carries today.
Basically, we came out this week in practice and just, we wanted to go fast and just speed the tempo up and get these guys off guard. And, us going fast, it just opens up a lot of things on the back end.
You feel like, you look like you got into your zone pretty early. When did you get comfortable with the first drive, first completed pass? Or?
In warm-ups, really.
Okay.
I mean, I just had the mentality that we were, going deep the first play, so I had to get my mind right and make the right read for the first play.
About Dorrel, he finally had a breakout game, and a couple of things, just how good it was to see that, and how much that opens up the passing game when he's actually running with it.
It's just great that you see the offense blooming and blossoming. Dorrel's been cold for the last 2 weeks, and he just picked it up this week, and you've seen the whole offense just clicking, and that produces points.
Was he frustrated first 2 games?
Yeah, anytime you're a rookie of the year last year and then you come out and you're cold, you get frustrated, but it's not all on him. So we just worked on it, and we established the run game early, and that opened up the pass as well.
So how you plan on building on this victory after the first couple losses?
Basically, just going back to the drawing board, just making sure, everything was right, and if it wasn't right, to get it corrected for Norfolk next week.
You had a big run, so talk about that big run you had.
I just, Coach always tells me, you go 1, 2, go through your reads, and then, you just got to pull it down. And I decided to pull it down and do a little damage with my feet.
Did you laugh in the huddle when they called a run play for Carl?
Well, I mean, he's been worrying me all week. Don't drop the snap, don't fumble the ball. But we've been working on it all week. And, we had an opportunity on the 1-yard line to just get it in there. And I was just happy to see Carl get in the end zone. He's put in a lot of work for us. And, I was just happy to see him happy.
I felt like it was pretty good. Could have been better. I was real proud of the offensive line today. They really gave it all they got. And Ramon Simpson coming in and giving us what he got as well.
Through the first 2 games, have you been frustrated or just getting kind of impatient to break out some big runs? What was going through your mind those first 2 games?
I feel like I wanted to focus. I was in a rush, trying to anticipate things that wasn't there. I had to slow down and let my line control the game because that's where it starts at.
It's funny you say that because on the first couple of runs, you look very patient, run to the outside, really in sync with your linemen. Talk about how important it is for your running style to get behind those guys to get those big gains.
Well, I mean, it all starts up front once again. So if you want to get yards, it got to start with those guys. So outrunning your block is going to do you no good. It's going to leave you out to dry. So, I mean, that's where all my help is right there.
Did you do anything different the first 2 weeks that you were kind of focused? Did you watch extra film or just extra reps after practice? Anything different you did in your routine?
Yeah, I kept watching myself and looking at my footwork and how it's moving, and I had to understand that, you got to be patient, and I have to also read as the lineman's reading as well. So, 2-way go.
We played pretty well on defense. Still some things to clean up. I mean, we weren't firing on all cylinders, but we were able to get it done. But next week going into MEAC play, we have to improve a lot. And we're just ready to get out to practice tomorrow and clean up all our mistakes, And as a whole, we played well. And I was happy to see us get out there and play like I know we can and get a win on the board.
After the first 2 games, surrendering so many points, to come down here and shut this team out, well, they had that one busted play, but that's it. How does it feel to come out here and just actually have a dominant performance like you guys?
Feels great. It feels like we're back to being us, and we don't really have to worry about having a loss on our record again. From here on, we look to win every game.
I'm sorry. After those first 2 games, what was the mindset of the defense? Were you guys kind of down a little bit, knowing you could play better?
No, we weren't down, but we were upset with what we put out. We know we can do better, but there's no need to be down when you just got to keep moving forward. You just got to take what you do. You got to progress from it every week.
How was the film study? How are you guys able to kind of stop St. All, kind of shut them down, contain them so well?
Nothing changed. The film study was the same. Meetings. Coach was on us every day, all throughout practice, and we just executed plays this week. Just executed. That's all we have to do.
Talk about being the first home game. Like, how did that help y'all out?
Oh man, the first home game, the love was unbelievable. Looking at the crowd, seeing nothing but maroon instead of seeing the away team's colors, it felt great. And just listening to the crowd roar every time we made a positive play, it was unbelievable. It's college football.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.